Hi there, this is the podcast, episode 247, Overcome Stress in Seconds. Are you tired of lacking confidence when speaking English? Does it block you from achieving your true goals? This podcast is the place for you. This is the podcast. My name's Ola Mierniczak and I empower English learners to become confident speakers. The key to fluency is in your pocket. You'll boost your vocabulary, brush up your grammar and improve your pronunciation. Enjoy your journey to fluency. Hello and welcome to another episode. Thank you so much for choosing this podcast. I'm so happy you're here. We all know the anxiety that creeps in when we're about to speak English. It's not our first language, and even if we speak our first language, we experience anxiety. It all depends. Are we speaking in public? Are we speaking on an emotional subject? Are we stressed because of who is in the audience? Many factors are at play when it comes to sharing your thoughts. But doing that in English can be stressful. And if it is your case, do not worry. It's only natural to feel this way. It's like our brain freezes and suddenly even the simplest words seem out of reach. Today, I'm here to share with you a powerful technique that will help you overcome this stress in seconds, allowing you to speak English freely and smoothly. This technique is all about something we do every day without thinking, breathing. But before we dive in, please let me invite you to my video lesson. I've recorded a lesson on how to stop head translations. To watch this lesson, you have to go to teacherola.com/lekcja and gain your access there. Okay, let's get back to the episode. Let's dive into the science behind this. When we get stressed, our body's natural response is to enter a fight or flight mode. Fight or flight response, in other words. This increases the levels of cortisol, a stress hormone. High cortisol levels can impact cognitive function, making it harder to think clearly and articulate your thoughts. Moreover, stress can lead to shallow breathing, where we take quick, small breaths. This shallow breathing results in over-oxygenation, which means that we have too much oxygen in our lungs, in our blood, and not enough carbon dioxide in our blood. Contrary to what you might think, over-oxygenation can actually increase stress levels. It causes dizziness, lightheadedness, and further stimulates the production of even more cortisol, creating this vicious cycle of anxiety. But there's good news. You can break this cycle in seconds with a simple breathing technique. Here's how. I have 3 short steps you can do anywhere, anytime. 1. Empty your stomach completely, your lungs, everything. Exhale all the air out of your lungs, pushing it out from your stomach. Empty, 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 empty. Empty it all out completely. And when you think you're out of air, push out some more. 2. Take a deep long breath in. Inhale deeply, feeling your lungs, feeling your stomach up to your chest, but direct that stream of fresh air right into your lower belly. I know there are no lungs in your lower belly. I just want you to visualize that stream of air going right there, lower belly. Focus on that visual. The stream of air traveling to your guts, your stomach, can have a color. Maybe gold. Maybe it can be glittery, pretty, or pink, or green, your choice. Be mindful. Focus on this exercise. Fill your lungs completely to the brim. And when you feel they are already full, take one more tiny sip of air. And then step 3, continue breathing slowly. So breathe out all the air, empty your stomach, empty your lungs. Maintain this pattern, breathing deeply and slowly for as long as you need, for as long as you can. If your time is limited, no worries. Even taking one deep breath like the one I described will help massively. This method works because it helps regulate your oxygen and carbon dioxide levels, reducing the over-oxygenation and exasperates stress. Deep breathing stimulates the vagus nerve, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your nervous system responsible for relaxation and calm. When the parasympathetic nervous system kicks in, so to speak, cortisol levels drop and you begin to feel more relaxed almost immediately. Beyond reducing stress in seconds, deep breathing offers several other benefits that can enhance your overall well-being and improve your communication skills. I have a list of 4 benefits of this precise breath work. Number 1, enhanced focus and clarity, because deep breathing increases oxygen flow to the brain, improving cognitive function and mental clarity. Even now, I took those 2 deep breaths with you and I feel completely differently now. This means you can think more clearly and articulate your thoughts better. Number 2, improved emotional regulation. By lowering cortisol levels, deep breathing helps you manage your emotions better. You'll find it easier to stay calm and composed, even in stressful situations. Number 3, increased confidence. As you practice deep breathing and experience its calming effects, your confidence in speaking English will grow. You'll be less likely to stumble over words or lose your train of thought. Number 4, enhanced resilience to stress. With regular practice, of course, deep breathing can help build your resilience to stress. You'll find that situations that used to trigger anxiety and stress are now more manageable, allowing you to handle them with ease. In conclusion, the next time you feel the stress and anxiety of speaking English creeping in, remember that you have a powerful tool at your disposal, your own breath. By practicing the simple, deep breathing technique, you can lower your anxiety in seconds, reduce stress, and allow yourself to communicate freely and smoothly. Let's take a moment now to practice together because I like it. So let's do it once again. Empty your stomach of air. Empty out. Take a deep, long breath in. And continue breathing slowly. Empty it all out. When you feel you're empty already, squeeze out all the air that is in your stomach, in your lungs, and breathe in. Fresh air. Imagine, envision that stream of light going right into your stomach, lower stomach. Give it a color, give it some nice shape. Focus on that visual and continue breathing slowly for as long as you want. Feel the calmness wash over you. With this technique, you can overcome stress in seconds and face any speaking challenge with confidence, even public speaking, especially if you include this practice in your daily schedule. Now, time to practice. I know this episode is a bit weird maybe for you, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have this practical part where you speak English. It obviously has it. So let's do this now. Listen to the sentences I have already said in this podcast and repeat them out loud. Focus on this visual. Focus on this visual. Inhale deeply. Inhale deeply. A vicious cycle of anxiety. A vicious cycle of anxiety. It causes dizziness. It causes dizziness. It's only natural to feel this way. It's only natural to feel this way. Let's dive into the science behind this. Let's dive into the science behind this. Stress often leads to shallow breathing. Stress often leads to shallow breathing. You can break this cycle in seconds. You can break this cycle in seconds. Suddenly, even the simplest words seem out of reach. Suddenly, even the simplest words seem out of reach. Many factors are at play when it comes to sharing your thoughts. Many factors are at play when it comes to sharing your thoughts. I hope you'll implement this method and observe the results fast. Let me know if you do. If you like my work, please leave a review or a like or a heart. That will massively help me. Thank you. If you're listening on Spotify, you can give me 5 stars. If you're at iTunes, you can leave a written review. Thank you again. And don't forget to download the worksheet. If you're a member of Top People, you already get my newsletter. If not, go and grab it at teacherola.com/247. I'll be back next week. Stay fearless, say it out loud, and take care. I'm your teacher, Teacher Ola, and you are listening to Teacher Ola Podcast. Bye for now.